Hi, White Group. I hope you guys are hanging in there during this tough time that we're going through. I know it's really weird not being at the pool. I miss being with you guys at practice and you guys telling me all your funny jokes and just being silly, and especially when you guys work really hard. When I'm thinking about the fall and winter season, I'm going to start with the sets. I saw such an improvement with you guys from the 50 sets, for example, when we do our sets of 450s and the interval goes down. Every time we did that, I was able to always make the time faster, and I am just so happy with how much improvement I saw you guys, especially when we would get to the last set of 450s after, if we were doing 3 rounds and we were on round 3, you guys were really pushing yourselves to make the time, even though it was getting harder each time. You guys are also probably one of the only groups that love test sets. And when I look at your test sets from September and the one that we did right before our season ended, it was so much time dropped, 30 to 40, even 50 seconds for some of you, which is a really big deal. And that's really showing that you guys really improved this season. One of my other favorite things about you guys at practice is after a hard set, or even if it's not a hard set, you guys are telling each other good job, you're high-fiving, and I really hope that when we come back, that's something that you guys will continue to do and just push each other in that positive way, because that makes all your coaches happy, and it definitely encourages you guys to want to continue to work harder and be really supportive teammates. When I think about our meets this past season, I loved watching you guys on the side of the pool cheering each other on, whether it was a USA meet where you're more with kids in your age group. And what's really cool about those meets is when you guys are with kids who might not be in White Group. So it was really nice to see you guys bond with kids in red and cheer each other on, even though you might not practice together every day. And I just loved when you guys would come up and want to talk about your swim, and that's something really mature when, you say, what can I do better? Did you see me do my flip turn? Did you see how far I got on my streamline? Was my start good? All of those things that you guys did all season is really good. And I'm really happy that you're starting to think that way about your swimming. And when we wrapped up our last day, we actually got to have our pizza party, which was really fun. It was nice to see you guys out of the water, hanging out with each other, maybe not talking about swimming. And it really brought it together for me that you guys are friends out of the water and you like to hang out and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really glad that we got to have our pizza party. That was a really fun night, and that was our last practice, but for the fall and winter season. But we will be back in the water hopefully sooner rather than later. You're probably wondering, what can you do to help your swimming at home? Well, you guys know that when we weren't streamlining off the walls at practice, we would do our streamline walks around the pool deck, and that's something you can do at home. You can do streamline lunges. You can do planks while you're watching TV. If you're watching a show and it has a commercial, it might be a really good idea for you to see how long you can hold a plank for. And then there's another game. I'll try and record myself doing it with somebody so that you can see how it's played, but it's a game that my coach would play with us. We would get something like a pool buoy, or you can even use a book or a water bottle, anything you have at home. And it works on your reaction time. And your reaction time is from when the starter presses like the button and the beeping sound goes off, so you know when to go. So how fast you get off the block is your reaction time. So for this game, you would have, somebody could blow a whistle, or you could just have somebody say go, and you stand, this far apart, and you put the object down in the middle and you get down into a starting position, and then, so you need 3 people to do this, at least 3. The 2 people who are going to be competing stand on either side of the object, and then the third person says go, and your goal is to try and get from the starting position and grab the object before the other person gets it. So this might just be a really fun way for you to practice that reaction time, and if you do it from a starting position, that's even better. I look forward to making more videos for you guys, and I hope that you're staying healthy and, you know, adjusting to this time in our lives well. And I'll make another video for you guys later this week. Bye.